You're not thinking about rowing, are you? Well, that was the words of my wife. Today, we're in France, and this is a birthday card. And I had to admit that I was. Oddly enough, as we were driving back from the CAF down the beautiful little road, she said, "What are you thinking about?" I said, "Oh, the stroke of the men's eight. Should it be Hodgey or should it be Alex Gregory?" Which is a weird thing, I know. I guess maybe, well, I know in fact that within the team there's been a lot of thought about who should sit in that position, Hodgey or Gregory. I guess behind that is partly some of the feeling that despite winning the World Cup in Sydney, the Grand, and of course the World Cup in Dorney, the British eight have somehow kind of underperformed, and perhaps they might perform better with Hodgey used further back down the boat. And that underperformance, perhaps in the way of flow, pace, just easy movement, and maybe Alex Gregory is the kind of rower, if he sat in the stroke seat, that could give that. Well, maybe he is. I don't know really, but I do feel if we take a look at Lucerne, and if that's what it's based on, incredibly fast race, 5:22. I mean, it was only a few seconds off when the Canadians set the world record last year, and I'll tell you, the wind was absolutely howling down there, nothing like the wind when the Americans set that time. And in fact, I think the percentage time of the British eight was probably the quickest in the team, and they were really quite close relatively to the winners. So should Hodgey be moved out of the stroke seat? I don't know. He's Jürgen Grobler's personal favourite. I think the man's delivered in a couple of Olympics. To be quite honest, you know, in the great scheme of things, this year is a rebuilding year. The guys are having some fun. Yeah, sure, try Alex in the stroke seat. The boat might move a little better, but I think it'll do that with Hodgey. And to be quite honest, I think they'll arrive in Korea for the World Championships with Andy in the stroke seat. They'll have a great row. They'll go really fast. And who knows, they may win. They've certainly got the potential to do it. But, you know, with the Americans and the Germans on form, it's going to be a really close race. I think they'll find their mojo. I think they'll have a great row in Korea. I just hope they can sustain two great rows. And I'm going to be really fascinated to see who's sitting in that key seat. As for the rest of the day, off for a few beers, a nice forget about rowing for my birthday, and wish all the rest of you a great day. Bye now.